Well, the wildfires in California are not completely under control, but reports show that they are anywhere from 95 to 99% contained. That's a long way from where we were.
I know, that is some good news, but the aftermath in that area could be more than just burned debris. CBS 17 Storm Team meteorologist Rachel Duensing is here to explain. Rachel.
Yeah, so Russ and Liz, according to the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection, nearly 48,000 acres of wildfires burned due to those wildfires, again, just in Los Angeles County. Those wildfires, of course, bad enough, but something that's supposed to help put out the fires could end up causing yet another problem in mudslides. So check out this video. A nearly 4-mile stretch of California Highway 27 remains closed as officials clean up from mudslides after heavy rain fell earlier this week. This heavy rain ended up pushing the land down the terrain onto roads, making them, as you can see, pretty much impassable. Mudslides are not only inconvenient, they are dangerous and deadly. So how can something like rain, which is supposed to be helpful in the fight against wildfires, almost make the situation worse? So let's try to explain what a mudslide is. So here's a look at what the land is. This is sort of the deep land. This is that top layer of soil and then the vegetation on top. So when a wildfire burns trees or any of that vegetation on that top part of the soil, it burns so hot that everything in that vegetation is vaporized. It's turned into a gas, but then it eventually cools and condenses onto that cooler soil, and it creates almost a waterproof layer right underneath that top soil. So again, on top of that waterproof layer is all of that burned debris. So if a heavy rain comes down, the soil cannot absorb that rain, and the top layer of the ground has nowhere else to go but to continue down the terrain. This can happen very quickly, which makes it incredibly dangerous. Now, this has happened after wildfires in our mountains as well. They can really happen anywhere, but the landslides the western North Carolina experienced after Hurricane Helene were a little different. Mainly, that happened due to oversaturated soil. The ground had already absorbed so much water it could not hold anymore, so the ground ended up washing away. Now, fortunately for California, the rain chances are pretty low over the next week or so, so the risk of mudslides should go down. But Wes, I feel like it has been a January to remember for a lot of people across the country in terms of weather, including right here at home.